What up, though? And I want to get online and address something real quick. Um, disclaimer, YouTube. This music is copywritten under my brother's name, and I have all rights to use this music if I want. So I'm using it. What's up? I see I got a like already. I'm gonna wait till somebody get in here. Type they got confirmation. Can you type ABC 1 2 3 something to let me know that you can hear me? I want to make sure that I'm heard. And I'm gonna just do. You know, I want to just make sure that everything good. Cause I'm gonna sit my phone down and I'm gonna chop it up. K Reggie, what's good with it? Ricky Clay, what's good with it? I appreciate y'all for saying that. K Reggie, it's always love and respect, sister. You know what I'm saying? My sister from another place, But I wanted to address something today, I saw Lonnie panel yesterday. And Earth Day brung up my mom and said some stuff. I was already gonna do a live on this. Just because it was something that I talk about real topics and shit. So I was gonna talk about this anyway, but I want to give my response. But before I give my response, I wanna let it be known what happened. So, this ain't gonna be no long story. It's just gonna be real quick. You know what I'm saying? Basically, I was a kid. I was like 6, 7. My mom had a mental breakdown. She single mom, had a kid. You know what I'm saying? And family stress, all this other stuff. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, K Razy, I talk real stuff. You already know that. So my mom had a nervous breakdown and my mom felt like she wasn't able to take care of me. So my mom being a mature adult and knowing what she's capable of or what she's not capable of, my mom, she left. She left me with people that she thought loved me. You know what I'm saying? Like, she left me with her sisters. And my mom knew that she couldn't take me with her and she left. So she went to Georgia. You know what I'm saying? And left me with my aunts. Can you play a song? Yeah, I'll play a song after this. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you want me to turn it up? Oh yeah, I'll turn it up a little bit. Long as it ain't too loud. But okay. So anyway, so my mom made the adult decision and she left and, she did what she did. I was 6, 7. I was a kid. I didn't know what I'm saying? I wasn't in position to, have a say so or none of that. So, so my mom left me with my aunts and shit. So what's going on? So, my mom left, did her thing or whatever. She moved on to Georgia, got a job and did her thing or whatever. And, while I was with my aunts was, my aunts tried to, my aunts hated me. They hate men. My aunts hate men and shit. So my aunts was, they put me in girl clothes and shit and tried to take me out. So I was like, what I'm saying? I'm like, I'm not going out like this, and one time they got away with it, but the second time I knew that I wasn't supposed to be wearing it and I didn't wear the clothes. And they told me I couldn't go with them if I didn't wear the clothes and shit. What's good with it? So, so basically I wouldn't go nowhere. My grandma and my aunts, they would go shopping damn near twice a week. Every week, you know what I'm saying? Like my grandma had, my grandma and my aunties had money. Well, my grandma had money. So you know what I'm saying? They they'd go shopping and shit and they told me if I didn't put the clothes on that I couldn't go. So I didn't go a lot of times because, you know, I already knew, for some reason, I already knew that I wasn't supposed to be wearing that shit. So, you know what I'm saying? So basically, after a while, you know, they start telling me like, yo, like, we gonna whoop your ass if you don't wear this shit. So, you know, I was like, well, you know, maybe I just might have to take this ass whooping. So, you know, I didn't wear the clothes, and I got my ass whooped, and then I got locked in the room, and then the motherfuckers left me in the goddamn room, locked in the room while they went shopping or did whatever the fuck they did. So this happened for like about a couple months. You know what I'm saying? My mom left me. I was under their care, so it wasn't nothing that I could have fucking did. So my dad came to pick me up one day and was like, yo, what, you know, he picked me up. We was going for our ride or whatever, and my dad was like, what's wrong? So I told my dad what was going on. You know, like, yo, these motherfuckers put me in girl clothes and all this other shit and mistreating me and all. I'm getting whoopings because I don't wear clothes and all this other shit. So my dad, being the real man that he is, or that he was while he was alive, my dad checked my grandma, my aunties, and checked all of them and told them if they ever did that shit again, that they was gonna have to see him and there was gonna be some motherfucking problems. And he was like, I'm gonna be back tomorrow. So when, you know, after that shit, my grandma mad at me, you know, my auntie mad at me because I told my dad and shit, like, yo, why you tell your dad and shit? And, you know, my aunts and them, they been trying to break my spirit since I was a kid or whatever. So, you know, so basically the next day my dad came. He was like, I'm coming to get my son. Fuck you. And he took me. So basically, my dad came and got me. He took me out of that situation. And you know what I'm saying? My dad took me out of that situation. He saved my life. And it's this, you know what I'm saying? It's just funny. Like, I was gonna talk about this before, but you know, let me end that call. So basically, you know, my dad saved my life. You know what I'm saying? My aunties, they hated men and shit. You know what I'm saying? They hated it. You know, they hated men. So I was a young man. I was a handsome I was the prettiest baby. You know, that's what they say. I was the prettiest baby and all this other shit. So, you know, I'm not ashamed of this shit because my dad saved my life. I wasn't motherfucking I wasn't molested or no shit like that. They just put me in the clothes and shit. You know, and my grandma used to tell my mom, we can't break his spirit. Like, you gotta come and get him and shit. So, you know, it is what it is. It happened. I wouldn't be who I am today if it wasn't for that. And my dad saved my motherfucking life. You know, but, you know, I was going to talk about this in detail, but I'm doing this as a response because it seems like somebody got to go on panels and talk about the shit and tell the story for me. You know, and then after my dad came and got me and I was with him, I mean, my mom was gone for like a year and a half, almost 2 years. So once my mom got her shit together, my mom had came and got me and shit. So, you know what I'm saying, I end up back with my mom. You know, we lived in Georgia, you know, East Point, Georgia, you know what I'm saying, Stanton Road at Campbellton. You know, that's where I grew up at. So anyway, you know, moral of the story is, you know what I'm saying, my dad saved my life and my mom came and got me, you know what I'm saying, after all the shit happened. You know, my dad saved my life and I was with my brothers and sisters. So, you know, in response to Earth Day bringing that shit up, I just want to say, lady, I'm not ashamed of what happened. I'm not ashamed of it. I'm not upset. I'm not mad. Me and my mom talked about it and we addressed that shit, and it's okay. You know what I'm saying? The one thing I can say is that while you try to talk about some shit that happened to me when I was a kid, trying to bring it to YouTube, I'm not afraid to talk about it. I'm not ashamed of that shit, because my the reason I'm so strong now is because of that shit. Because my dad showed me what a fucking man was. You know, and I had men in my life. Like Earth Day, your dad didn't give a fuck about you, lady. You just started to build a relationship with your dad in your 40s. You didn't even know your dad. My dad was there from day one. My dad was there. Whenever shit hit the fan, my dad was there. You know, can you say that? Can you speak on somebody coming to save you when you went through your shit? Did somebody? Yeah, hey Ricky, she you know what I'm saying? She went on Lonnie panel and tried to she talked bad. She said my mom couldn't take care of me and all this other shit. Like, she going on panels and expressing about all this shit about my personal life, and for months I haven't said nothing. But then when I say something, oh, he's attacking me. He can't keep his name out of his mouth. I am responding to what was said. Yeah, my aunties put me in a motherfucking dress when I was a kid. They put me in girl clothes. My dad stopped that shit, and my dad fucking saved my life because they were trying to contaminate my spirit. You know what I'm saying? All of this because she hurt. She mad because it didn't work out and I left her ass. You know what I'm saying? Simple as that. Like, hey, little pressure. You see that I could talk about this shit freely and I'm not afraid to talk about this, bro? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, my aunts, and the funny thing is, I don't even talk to my aunties no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, the last time I talked to my aunties was like 5 years ago. You know what I'm saying? I am not afraid to speak about anything that I ever done in life, because I'm not ashamed of myself, because I am who I am. And I am who I am because I went through that shit. Earth Day, you didn't have nobody to save you, lady. You didn't have one person to save you. You had to suffer the bullshit that your mom wanted to put you through, and you didn't have no daddy to save you. You didn't have no man there to save you. You didn't have shit. That's why you so evil. That's why you so mean, because you didn't have nobody to fucking comfort your ass when shit was fucked up for you. You had to go through that shit by yourself. And I feel sorry for you, lady. I feel real sorry for you. You know what I'm saying? I feel bad that you had to go through life fucked up, and you had you have to make other people try to feel bad for the shit they went through in life. Like, this right here proves that you a doxing motherfucker, that you tell people personal business, that you spread shit just because you mad and angry and you wanna be liked and you wanna be loved. Like, lady, I'm somebody off of YouTube. You know what I'm saying? I'm a real person. I make money. I own my own business. I got my own thing. I don't have to get on YouTube and pretend to be somebody that I'm not, because if you don't like me for who I am, that means that's a you problem. You know what I'm saying? All I'm saying is that you getting on YouTube and you talking all this shit, you talking about my mom and all this other shit. And yeah, you made it personal. You talked about my children that was killed, and you made a mockery of that shit on YouTube. You brung our relationship to YouTube. All I've ever been doing is responding to your bullshit. You brung all of this shit here. I didn't bring nothing. You know what I'm saying? Respect to you. Respect to everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, like, we gonna get on, like, I was gonna talk about this topic anyway, and I talked about it already, but I was gonna get into the detail as far as the importance of having strong men in your life. You know what I'm saying? What's going on, Star? That's what I really was going to talk about. You know what I'm saying? When I bring this topic up, that's what I was going to talk about. I was going to talk about the importance of having strong men in children's life, girl or boy, because that brings the balance. You know what I'm saying? It brings the balance. And that's what I was gonna talk about. But I gotta respond to this shit that this lady then said about my mom, and talk about my mom couldn't raise me and all this other shit. Like, she don't know I come from a family that got money. And the fucked up people that's in the family don't represent all of them. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, my grandma went shopping twice a week, once a week. My grandma had money. You know what I'm saying? She had money. She had her shit together. She wasn't the greatest person, but she had her shit together. But having money don't mean that you the motherfucking right person, or you got your shit together. You know what I'm saying? You could have money and still be a fucked up person. You know what I'm saying? But Earth Day, I'm not ashamed of me, lady. You the one gotta live with the shame of your life. When you started speaking on my mom and kids, that's why I exposed that your mom used to be a crackhead and she tricked your ass out. You cried on my motherfucking shoulder and said, "Save me from my life." You cried on my shoulder, lady. I didn't cry on your shoulder. You want me to save you from your fucked up life. And I wasn't finna do that shit. I don't take care of grown-up people. You know what I'm saying? Grown-up people take care of each other. And you don't understand that or comprehend that because you don't know what it feels like to be loved or none of that shit, because all you've been used for is for that. That's why you the baby that got the burden of everybody else. You don't know what it feels like to be loved by a dad and shit. You just starting to rebuild your relationship with your dad in your motherfucking 40s. My dad been in my life my entire time. Taught me how to hunt, taught me how to shoot, taught me how to talk to women, taught me how to be. Yeah, my voice soft as fuck, but you saw how easy I got your draws while you talking shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you disrespected my mom. You talk so bad about my mom because Moonlight was talking to you, and you want to expose some shit. Like, you ain't exposing shit, lady. You ain't exposing shit. I've been talking about this shit. That's the crazy part. Like, you trying to put your own little spin to it. Like, lady, yeah, my mom had a mental breakdown, and my mom was coherent enough to say, yo, I might not motherfucking be able to take care of this boy. Let me leave him with somebody. And my mom wasn't in her rational mind because my aunties wasn't shit to her. But she left me with them. You know what I'm saying? And she thought that they was going to take care of me. And they made sure I ate and shit, but they sure was mistreating me and shit. It was child abuse. You know what I'm saying? Like, and the crazy thing is, I was strong when I was a kid because they told me, if you don't wear this, you can't go with us. And they locked me in a room, and I was pissing in the bottle, sitting in the motherfucking room, got my ass whooped, and was locked in the fucking room. And you know what? I still turned out fucking strong. You know what I'm saying? I turned out strong. You know what I'm saying? I could stand up against anybody, and I still try to maintain respect. Like, bitch, I wasn't even talking about you for months, and you've been spreading lies and trying to twist everything that happened to me and everything. Like, you, lady, you hurt. You're upset because I told you that I wasn't going to take care of your ass. You're going to have to get your shit together. If you're going to be with me, you're going to get your shit together. And you thought that I was going to take care of you and I was going to send for you. And you're mad because I left your ass and told you, like, look, lady, I can't raise no fucking kids. My kids grown. I already raised their ass. I can't raise another one. But, you know, you want to get on panels and disparage my mom. You know, to talk about my kids and shit. Like, my mama didn't do shit to you but be nice and polite to your ass. My mama didn't say nothing disrespectful about you. You know, you made this shit personal. It's not my fault that your mama tricked you for crack, lady. That's not my fault. You know what I'm saying? I didn't do that shit to you. I tried to motherfucker come into your life and be something positive. I tried to be a light in your dark ass world. You know what I'm saying? You ain't nothing but darkness, lady. Your soul is evil. That's why you were so passionate about talking about my mama. Saying my mama, she only had one job and couldn't raise no boy by herself and all this other shit. Lady, You don't have no position to be talking about no fucked up parents, because one of your oldest boy didn't even want to be in your fucking life and was gone for a few years. You ain't got custody of your youngest motherfucking boy. The dad got the motherfucking boy. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're lucky your son got a good fucking man as a father and shit, because he'd have been stuck with your ass and been fucked up, probably like worse than what the fuck I've been through. You know what I'm saying? You already don't respect men, and the only men you respect is these simp niggas who kiss your ass and you know, pander to your fucking emotions and try to make you feel good instead of telling your ugly ass the truth. You know what I'm saying? You want to talk bad about me and the shit that I done been through in my life, lady. I'm a homeowner. I got a motherfucking business. I got 2 cars. And my life is okay. And I'm doing mighty fine without government assistance. Like, you need government assistance. You need a daddy. That's why the government is your dad. You need a daddy because you ain't got one. And now that you in your 40s, you want to say, oh, I'm talking to my dad. Like, lady, I was the one who convinced you to talk to your dad anyway, because you was mad at the nigga for not trying to look for your ass. Like, get the fuck out of here. You know, and I tried not to disrespect your mom, but once you started saying shit about my mama, like, what the fuck am I supposed to do? I'm supposed to keep letting this lady talk and run with narratives and shit. You know what I'm saying? What's good with it, Dan Rand? You know what I'm saying? I'm just like this. I've been only responding to the bullshit that's been said about me. That's been said about my mama, that's been said about my kids, that's been said about my family. That's all I ever been doing. I never brung this shit. What nigga kiss and tell? I'm not Gary. I don't be like, oh, I was fucking with this lady. I did this and did that. Like, why the fuck would I want to brag about fucking somebody on YouTube and I got a fucking whole life at home? What retarded, what slow remedial motherfucker does that? I don't have to brag about shit that I do, because my life speaks for itself. I could get in my car and just drive off it and talk when I need to. I don't have to ask for a ride or Uber or none of that shit. I don't gotta do nothing. I could move as a man freely as I want. I could, if I wanted to drive down south right now at this exact moment, I got money to do the shit. I'm not on that type of time. But you know, my mom did her motherfucking best. And she didn't lose custody of me. My mom did her motherfucking best. And we talked about this. You know, if you watch the video before, you see how me and my mama interact. I cuss with her, talk with her. I don't cuss at her, but I cuss with her. And we talk and we laugh. Like, me and my mom got a great relationship. It ain't the best, but it's great. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, all I hear when your mama come online is a bunch of fucking cussing and angry and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, hey, that live was cool, bro. You saw how me and my mom was interacting, but my mom did a horrible job of raising me. But you see me and my mom crack jokes and laugh like a motherfucker with each other, and that's all the time. And sometimes the conversations get a little bit truthful and shit. But you know, me and my mom gonna always stand side by side. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, like, man, I'm showing the real me. I'm not trying to impress nobody. I'm being myself. I don't get on here and act tough. Like, bro, if you watch the live, if you seen the live with me and my mom tell you, like, shit, we done been through some gangster shit together. When the dope niggas tried to go at my mama, I stood up against them niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. Like, I'm not trying to pretend like I'm tough. Like, I am who I am, bro. I got a soft voice, I got a squeaky voice, whatever the fuck you want to call that shit, but you know what I'm saying? You're gonna find somebody, if you really listen to what I say and shit, I'm a genuine person. You know what I'm saying? I don't get online and talk about people mamas and shit. I only been doing that shit because I'm responding, like I've always done. All I've ever done was respond. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a hurt. Like, this lady really thinks that she is that, like, I really want to be with her. Yeah, my mom an OG, bro. Hey, look. Earth Day said my dad fucked my mom and my grandma. Like, yo, like this bitch is really fucking saying out of pocket shit. And these niggas is acting like she ain't said nothing. And I'm not looking for nobody to stand up for me. What I'm saying is, ain't nobody calling that shit out, but they could call every single instant thing that I do. They could criticize me and do everything, but they not saying nothing about this woman who just got on the panel when I said that motherfuckers was talking about my mom and shit on TJ panel. Motherfuckers like, oh, we apologize and all this other shit and blah, blah, blah. But they let the shit go on, and then ain't nobody gonna say nothing about that shit right now. You know, and that's cool. Cause, you know what I'm saying? I don't need people to stand up for me. I don't need the group to come and say, oh, you know, I'm not gonna call nobody phone and say, come and help me. You know what I'm saying? Like I can stand up for myself. I don't need none of that. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna take me a shot real quick. You know what I'm saying? You know, I don't need the group to come and protect me. You know what I'm saying? When I get on panels, motherfuckers come, they gotta come and address me. Like, I don't go on panels looking for people. You know what I'm saying? Everything that I said that I've done in life, I proved it. Yeah, bro, you know what I'm saying? Hey, look, all I'm saying is, bro, just respect me for how I treat you. If I treat you with respect, treat me with respect. You know what I'm saying? That's just the only decent thing to do as a human. You know what I'm saying? Like, we ain't got to be the greatest of friends or like each other, none of that shit. All we gotta do is just give each other the common decent respect. You know, this bitch that went overboard. Like, all I'm trying to say is, she's mad because the shit didn't work out. She's embarrassed. She's ashamed. She was okay with being a side piece. She was okay with it. She went to Barbie Girl panel and told, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I appreciate you, K-Rex. You already know I love you, sis. I love you. I genuinely love you, and I can say this shit proudly. You know? You know, I'm just saying, like, I'm a regular person. I'm not nobody exceptional. I just got a little bit of shit together. My dad told me, if you work with your motherfucking hands, what's up, peaceful princess? You know, my dad told me if you could work with your hands, you can always make money. You know what I'm saying? And that's what is imprinted in my brain. That's why I'm always trying to network with people. Like, you know, we can make some money together. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been drawing since I was 2 years old. I could draw with both hands. You know what I'm saying? What's good, and good afternoon. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can do a lot of shit. I'm talented. I can sculpt. I can whittle. I'm a graphic designer. I can paint. I can do portraits. I can do. It's so much. I can do a little bit of carpentry. You know, I can do a lot of everything. You know what I'm saying? I'm an artist. So yeah, I'm a little weird. I'm a little eccentric. You know, I might, you know, I look at life in a different perspective because I see it from a different perspective because I'm an artist. You know, so if motherfuckers think I'm weird, yeah, I'm weird. I read a lot of fucking books. I'm a nerd. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a nerd. I read books. I read comic books. I study. Whatever I want to know, I research it. I don't just go by what somebody told me. You know what I'm saying? I read books. You know what I'm saying? I do a lot of shit. You know, but people want to be in a way of me trying to network with other motherfuckers because they mad because they ain't got shit to offer. Like, only thing Earth Day got to offer is fucking doxing people. You give her a telephone number or somebody's name, she'll get your shit and pull it up and pass it around. Like, that's all she got to motherfucking offer. You know, she don't have nothing to contribute to anything. You know what I'm saying? A succubus. Steal your energy, steal your money, steal your soul. It ain't got shit going on, but wanna be on the mic talking about me on panels and disrespecting my family. You know what I'm saying? My family got a legacy in Detroit. I'm a true descendant of Black Bottom. You know, if y'all know what Black Bottom is, it's a city, oh, excuse me, where black people lived. You know what I'm saying? Where only black people lived. And it was downtown, Shane and Hunt. It went all the way from the east side to the west side, just the beginning parts. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah, Dan, you right, bro. Like, look. Like, bro, if people really listened to me when I was talking and saying everything, I was still trying to be nice and respectful to this lady, even after the disrespect. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't trying to expose her or do none of that shit. I let her ass motherfucker talk, and I said nothing. Because I should have just addressed that shit right then and there, but I didn't want to make her look bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, she trying to do me. Like, okay, it didn't work out. I'm going to just go my way, and I'm not even going to let nobody know that I was kicking it with her. You know what I'm saying? I was just going to stop kicking it with her, stop talking to her. But she kept, you know what I'm saying? She brung this shit to the internet, and I'm like, I'm just defending myself, and she like, oh, he's stalking me, he doing this, he doing it. Like, no, lady, I'm responding to every single thing that you saying about me. I didn't say nothing about you. I didn't get other people to come and attack you. I didn't do it, nah. Them people are going at you for their own reasons. You dox motherfuckers. You done made a whole bunch of enemies on this motherfucker, and you want to act like I'm the one who sent them to you. Like, you made them enemies. You know, all this sad shit. Like, I'm cool with motherfuckers that say they rabbits. I'm cool with motherfuckers I'm just cool with people who respect me. It don't matter where you at, what you listen to. Like, as long as you show me respect, I'm gonna show you respect. You know, but a lot of these niggas that's been and that's proclaiming the bus life sector, it's a lot of them niggas or them simp niggas that been acting like I'm the one who doing all that shit. They try to paint this picture that I'm gossiping and I'm doing all this shit. Like, I'm not the one passing out information. I'm not passing out people information. I'm not doxing nobody. I'm not doing none of that shit. All I did was expose the shit. But since I exposed the circle, now they doing damage control and fucking trying to cover each other's tracks, cover their own tracks, throwing each other up under the bus and acting like shit all good. And then they looking for people to blame and shit. Like, how you gonna blame me and I'm a nigga that just type in the chat? But y'all the motherfuckers who be talking shit to people, disrespecting people, attacking people, doing all type of shit that just in the name of protecting yourself. Like, yo, like, look, bruh, I'm not finna look up none of you niggas' addresses. I'm not finna look up nothing that got anything to do with you because I'm busy making money. I had to take a ride today because the simple fact this they got on Lonnie panel and Lonnie's sitting there laughing, talking about something. Yeah, his mama put him in a dress. No, my mama didn't put me in a dress. Oh, he this and he that. No, that's not what happened. That's why I came to respond. What's good, K-Cam? Respect to you, my sister. You know what I'm saying? My sister, hey, look, respect to everybody who coming in and chopping it up with me. I just, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's real people that's on this motherfucking app who really looking at this shit as it's supposed to be looked at. Like, look, I'm not saying that I was right for sleeping with her, but it wasn't nobody's business. It wasn't nobody's business. It wasn't nobody's business the relationship that we had. It wasn't nobody's business what happened to my kids. She brung that shit up on Barbie Girl Tina panel, trying to motherfucking make a statement for herself. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't move in front of people. You know what I'm saying? Like, the only reason I'm talking like this, like, man, I would have just been, if she wouldn't have brung my name up or even talked about my ass, wouldn't nobody even know about my kids. Because I wouldn't even have brung my kids up. I wouldn't have brung my children up that was murdered. I wouldn't have brung that up. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't have brung up shit. I wouldn't have brung up my motherfucking wife. I wouldn't have brung up their relationship. I mean, look at Earth Day and look at me. I mean, I'm just saying, like, she need to really reevaluate this shit that she's trying to do. Like, lady, you not cute. You know what I'm saying? You a shit starter. You a doxer. You do a whole bunch of bullshit to people. And then you think that, you know what I'm saying? Then you try to play victim when motherfuckers respond. Like, yo, what you said about me wasn't the truth. You twisted what I said. And I'm glad that I brung this out to reality. You know what I'm saying? Like, to the truth. This is what it is. Yo, yeah, my mama left me. She had a nervous breakdown. But you know what? She got her shit together and she came back and got my ass. And she made it right. You know, the one thing I want to tell people, it ain't no manual to being no motherfucking parent. My mom chose to have a baby with a married man. She made a bad choice. But you know what? She did what was best anyway. And see, by my dad being a stumped down motherfucking dude, you know what I'm saying? My dad was still in my life and told his wife, yeah, I got a motherfucking kid and I love this nigga and I'm gonna be there. So if you got a problem with that shit, oh fucking will. And my dad was in my life and he took me hunting and he showed me how to shoot. He showed me how to hunt. He showed me how to get women. He showed me how to protect myself in the street. He showed me life. You know what I'm saying? My dad gave me real life. My brothers and sisters that was with his wife, they didn't get that dad. You know what I'm saying? They got the dad that was the honey, yes dear. You know what I'm saying? That's the dad that they got. I got the real fucking dad. You know what I'm saying? I got the real dad that was out when he came and got me. Before I ended up being at his house, when he came and got me, I was out there with him and his ladies. You know what I'm saying? My dad would always take me with his ladies. You know what I'm saying? Whenever my dad was a player. It's just what it is. You know, my dad had money. He was recognized in the hood. He had a great reputation. He basically raised the hood. You know, my dad was not just my dad. He was dad of other people's kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, my mom did her motherfucking best. AK Cam, I'ma tell you, I don't look down on my mom. You know what I'm saying? Like, I at first, I had a problem like, mama, why you didn't choose a man that you could build a family with? You know what I'm saying? But, you know what I'm saying? Like, who am I to question my mom and the decisions that she make in life? You know, but we still talked about it, and me and my mom got a great understanding. That's why I love my mama. That's why I stand up for my mama and fight for my mama, and I will fight for her name. Our name hold weight, and that's why I respect it. I love my mama. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, we don't have the best relationship, and I'm not gonna pretend that we do, but I can be straight up about the shit that go on in my life. Like, I'm not a coward. I don't have to hide behind somebody else to say what I think and what I feel. You know what I'm saying? It's all this fake shit going on. All this doxing shit. All these sneaky motherfuckers. I'm gonna take another shot. Like, I just can't believe this bitch got online and talked about my mama like that. But I did talk about her bond too, though. You know, so. But she been talking about my mama, though. She been talking about my kids. She been doing this shit. So when I respond, she wanna cry. Lady, you a crack baby. Lady, you a crack baby. You mad, talking bad about my life and all this other shit, but your life ain't shit neither. You ain't had no dad in your life. You had your mom traded you for a habit. You don't know what it feel like for a dad or a man to come and save your life. Yeah, I'm Seminole, bro. I'm Seminole, bro. I'm Seminole Cree. I'm Seminole, Cree, and a little bit of Cherokee. Like I'm really Native American and black. You know what I'm saying? I got a little French, I got a little Creole in me, I got a little bit of that in me. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm Native. I ain't all the way, nigga. Since you want to talk about me crying all the goddamn time, like, and it's all this motherfuckers defending themselves against a group of people. It's not crying. Like the Terminator. That's what I'm talking about. What's good with it? Ike? You know what I'm saying? Like, defending yourself against a group of people, that's not crying. But they want to put it off as crying, so you can't, you know what I'm saying? All right, my lady Cherokee Creek, yeah, Chippewa, yeah. Bruh, you know what I'm saying? That my real Native American name that my grandfather gave me is Black Moon Rising. That's my real Native American name, bruh. That's who I really am. Black Moon Rising. I come out every once in a while, and that's when you only see me. You know, I'm the secret. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's, you know what I'm saying? I'm also the fire starter, but that's just the title. You know, Black Moon Rising, the fire starter. You know, because I was the kid that was able to learn to pick up the skill of fire making. Like, I could make fire out of anything as long as I could get a spark. I could make a fire. You know, and that's one of my gifts. You know, so that's why I say Black Moon Rising, but I'm also the fire starter. You know, and I use the metaphor as I'm the new fire breather, the new dragon. You know, but you know, besides all that, I'm just saying though, like, I don't get on here to disparage people. You know what I'm saying? I get on here to build and talk about the content. I don't get on here and talk about shit, but when I have to respond, this is my response. This lady got on Lonnie panel and said some disparaging things about my mama because Moonlight was talking shit about her. Like, I don't have an issue with Moonlight. Moonlight said one thing to me. We talked about that shit, and she was like, "Damn, Lou, I really don't have no issue with you." And we apologized, and it was made good. You know, we not the best of friends, but hey, we made good. You know, like, why am I gonna continue to disrespect her or disrespect her because somebody else doing it? Like, I don't do that. You know what I'm saying? I never joined the group I don't do group hate. You know, that's not in my blood. That's not in my nature. You know what I'm saying? My nature is love and peace and also war. You know what I'm saying? Like, this lady is trying to evoke the fire in me. And she can't do it because I let her go. I walked away. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't bring her up on panels. I respond when she bring me up. Like, I don't talk about motherfuckers. Like, I don't get it. They get up on panels and say, "Oh, this nigga Lou a loser. He this, he that." But when I get on panels, I talk about the content. And then when I do finally talk about the ass, oh, he always got my name in his mouth. Like, you been talking about me for weeks. Oh yeah, but hey, K-Razy, you already, hey, I'm a warrior first. You know what I'm saying? I'm a warrior first. I know what love is. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, people can't talk shit about me. Like, I know what love is. That's why I'm able to give it to other people. Rough Ray bought your name up here. Oh yeah, I that shit was funny, but it was just funny, you know. Hey, K Razy, I'm a lover and a warrior. You know what I'm saying? Like I got the warrior spirit. That's why I'm able to, that's why I'm able to tolerate a lot of bullshit. You know what I'm saying? But hey, that roast spray shit, bruh. People think I'm lying about that shit. Yo, I was literally, physically in that motherfucker shooting at roaches. It's not no fucking lie. Like, I'm not in the business of making people look bad. But after months of this bitch talking, look, I'm gonna just straight up tell you. This lady, she might not live in that motherfucking, you know what I'm saying? She might not live in that motherfucking but she lived in a motherfucking roach, everything. Hey, K Razy is one of my real sisters, bro. I love her. If you gonna be, you know what I'm saying, love her like I do. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, she good people, bro. You know what I'm saying? Real good people. Like it's a lot of my real family is on this motherfucker, bro. Like, people don't know. My family be on this motherfucker. I had a hard talk with my sister. My real blood sister. I talked to her. And my sister said, what you gonna do? You know, and my sister was encouraging me to go crazy and talk crazy. Well, one of my sisters was for the fire. You know what I'm saying? She like, yo, like, hey, you need to torch this bitch and light her ass up and smoke her the fuck up and shit. And then my other sister said, no, just be a little calm, say what you need to say. You know, so I kind of mixed it in together. You know what I'm saying? Like, she on panels talking about some disparaging shit that happened, some trauma that happened to me. And she got motherfuckers on the panel laughing about that shit. And I bet the Simps was laughing about that shit too. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, damn, like lady. But you know, the crazy thing about all this shit is that she can't hurt me. Because I don't have no feelings for her. I don't love her. I don't care about her. Like, if something ever happened to her in her life, I wouldn't celebrate or be sad. I would just be like, all right, another motherfucker bite the dust. You know, if something happened to her mom, I'd be the same way. Like, yo, if something happened to your mom and she happened to pass and all this other shit because you're smoking weed with her while she on the oxygen tank and she passed away, I wouldn't feel happy or sad. I wouldn't give a fuck. I'd just be like, yo, like, because she got her mom to get on the motherfucking panel to disrespect me. Like, who? My mama didn't. And the crazy thing is, my mama did that shit. My mom eat their Earth Day without having to disrespect her. My mama didn't disrespect Earth Day like her mama disrespected me. You know why? Cause my mom ain't no hood booger. My mom ain't got to disrespect nobody, cause my mom carry herself with class like a real elder supposed to do. Beating the drum by hard rock shit. Oh, Ricky, like, look, bruh, I'ma just tell you, bruh. My mom didn't disrespect her like none of these motherfuckers, but she ain't got smoke for them. But she got the greatest smoke for me. And I really don't even talk about this motherfucker. I really don't talk about her. Hey, Earth Day, don't speak on the parenting of my mama when your kids run from you and they have babies by pimps and they don't want to be in your company or your presence. You know, you the child that don't nobody want. Hey, Ricky, she don't like the simple fact that I even talk the truth. Bro, she don't like that I talk to anybody. She wants everybody to hate me like like she hate me. But she is mad at the simple fact that she hates her own life. She don't hate no, but she really have a problem with herself, bruh. She don't fucking love herself, bruh. Because if she loved herself, like I was trying to show her, like you gotta love yourself before you can love anybody else. And I tried to show her that shit. But she's so busy hating because she got hating on her, bro. She don't look, bro, if she came across a real man and the first thing she do was tell that man what the fuck a real man is. Like, lady, I just came out here to fly to you and shit. Like I just came to see you, lady. Like, you didn't have to spend no money or none of that shit. Like, I didn't even have no problem spending the motherfucking money. That wasn't an issue with me. I didn't care about spending the money. It was the simple fact that you lied and you tried to make it out to be like you was somebody that you wasn't, and like you was better than what everybody else you was talking shit about was about that shit. You turned out to be just like them motherfuckers. You dogged out a motherfucker who had roaches. You dogged out a motherfucker who got shit going on in their life. You dogged them motherfuckers out. You dogged them out. But you the same motherfucker. You the same. You don't have a positive bone in your body. You don't even believe in God. Like, come on, lady. You know, my God is different. My God is different. You know what I'm saying? But I believe in the Most High, because the Most High is the creator of all. But you don't believe in none of that shit. That's why you play with spirits. And you know what? And I'm gonna just give a disclaimer. All people who read tarot cards, they not bad people. You know, because it's the spirits are real. I mean, you see the demon that come out in her ass, and look, I'm telling you, I'm gonna tell y'all a secret. Mention my name when she in the motherfucker on the motherfucking panel and watch the demon come out of her ass. Just watch. Say my name. Just mention it. You see Moonlight mention my name on Lonnie Panel. She went to talking about my mama, talking about me, talking about everything, and I wasn't even there to motherfucking defend myself. You know what I'm saying? Blanco is queen. You goddamn right. My sister is the truth. You know what I'm saying? She not no, you know what I'm saying? And she's not evil. She don't talk. She's not into the evil shit. She's into the positivity. You goddamn right. Oh yeah, K-Cam, you know, hey look, K-Cam, look, we didn't have talk about gardening. We've been in chats talking about gardening and talking about life and just talking about real shit in life, and these people like, yo, he evil, he this and he that. Like, if I'm talking about life, you know, like, how am I evil? You know what I'm saying? Blanco is queen. I love my sister. Yeah, she hey look, she the one who got me on track, K Razy. You know what I'm saying? Me when I was going through, when I first lost my babies, I was talking to her, and she helped bring me back to life, because I was fucked up. I was hurt. I was going out of my mind, insane, crazy. And my sister brought me back like, yo, like, Lou, get your shit together and get it right. You know, and she wasn't even nice. Yeah, yep. You know what? Hey, K-Cam, look, I'm gonna tell you something, K-Cam. When we was talking in the chat, people was like, oh, he flirting with her. Like, I'm just talking about gardening and shit. Like, they automatically assume I was flirting with you just because we was talking. And it was an issue with other people because we had, you know, we was talking about shit that we had in common. Like, I got a green thumb. You know what I'm saying? Like, we were just talking about that.
Oh, I don't. Earth Day, like, oh, I don't like you talking to her because you flirting with her. And like, I'm flirting with her. Like, I'm just talking about some goddamn, you know what I'm saying? I'm just talking about some goddamn plants and growing food and growing marijuana and talking about real life shit. Oh yeah, you know, hey, look, I'm trying to tell you, hey, Blanco told you the truth about me, K Razy. Blanco know me in real life. That's she know me. You know what I'm saying? Like, bruh, like it hey Ricky, I'm gonna tell you some real shit, bruh. Any woman that I talk to, any woman that I ever talked to on this YouTube shit, she had a problem with and made it an issue. And I'm like, yo, like I'm just talking to these people. And then she got into it with somebody, I forgot who it was. She got into it with somebody and then tried to say, oh, you can't talk to her. Like, what? Like, because she got a problem with me. And I'm like, well, I ain't got no problem with her. And she like, well, if you ain't got no problem with her and she got a problem with me, you betraying me. And I'm like, betraying you? Like, what? Like, this is YouTube. What the fuck is you talking about? Like, this bitch taking this shit serious as fuck. Like, I'm trying to tell you, this YouTube shit is something serious to her. Like, I'm just like, well, damn, like, why is this shit so important to you? And then, and you know, now that I'm really out of the motherfucking picture, I realize what it is. Yeah, oh yeah, control freak, yeah. Hey, K Razy, that's the whole problem that she got with me, is that she can't control shit about me. She can't, you know what I'm saying? She can't sit at a table with me and the people that I deal with. When I sit with my people with money, she can't come to the table. That's gonna be the motherfucking the date that I go by myself, or I might take a pretty lady just to, you know what I'm saying, to do the image that the people with money do. She can't go with me. She can't sit at tables with me, bruh. Yeah, you look. You already know, K Razy. That's what I'm saying. Like, if people really listen to the shit that I say, I really do talk in code, but I talk direct. It's like direct code. If you ain't hip to what the fuck I'm talking about, then you just gonna miss out. But like, she can't. You know that she get on panels and say, I'm only on this motherfucker for a minute and I'm gonna say this and fuck this and blah blah blah, and you gon' like, I never got on YouTube and asked for sympathy for my kids. Never. Ain't nobody never heard me say never. And I could say never. Nobody never heard me say nothing about my kids that I'm looking for sympathy. Like, oh, give me sympathy. No, I ain't never asked for sympathy for nothing that went on in my life. I never asked for sympathy. I never said that I need a safe space. I just said I need to go somewhere where I could talk. I never played victim. Yeah, I'm a married man and I slept with a dirty, dusty bitch. I did. But I didn't go around telling everybody. I didn't do none of that shit. All I've been was a straight up stump down motherfucker and just told the truth. And I've been true to everybody that I had an interaction with. It just, when fuck shit came around, is when it's like, yo, life, well, fuck this shit. Now it's time to be a little different. It's people in the chat that can tell you that. You know what I'm saying? That like, yo, Lou ain't did nothing to me, and Lou being respectful even after everybody turned on this ass, because I treat people as individuals. I don't do that group shit. So, but yeah, I addressed that shit, and I hope that, you know what I'm saying, I hope that people could actually see the simple fact that I addressed the fact that my aunties put me in the motherfucking girl clothes. You know what I'm saying? I'm not afraid to talk about it. And I hope that this is the last time I gotta speak on this shit. You know what I'm saying? It fucking happened. It ain't shit I could do about it. It happened. It didn't turn me gay. I didn't, I ain't attracted to men and shit. I knew then when it happened to me, it was wrong. I knew it then. You know what I'm saying? And they was mad at me and they tried to beat the gayness in me and shit. And it still didn't work. So it just let it know how. Oh, yeah. Hey, Ricky, you right. Yeah, hey, Ricky, you right, bro. And you know what? I definitely appreciate y'all coming in here and at least listening to my half of the shit so you could see what the fuck I'm talking about. Like, I'm not on this motherfucker saying that I'm the best, the greatest man, I'm the best, I'm the toughest, I'm this and that. I'm not saying none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? All I'm saying is that I'm a genuine person, and if you're gonna set me for my goodness, and set me for my flaws. We all got flaws. It ain't no perfect man on this motherfucker, at least right now. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no perfect woman on this motherfucker. Like, we all make mistakes and we all do shit that we might not agree with, but if we treat each other with respect and love like we supposed to, it's demanded, we'll be good. But there's so many judgmental motherfuckers on here who got moral compass, who ain't got no moral compass, but act like they holier than thou when they don't do no wrong, when they pay attention to behavior and all this other shit. Like, yo, like, as long as it's respect with me, I'ma just say me. As long as you respect me and I respect you, we ain't got no issue. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't give a fuck where you go, who you talk to. How you act with me is how you act with me. How you act with somebody else is how you act with them. Ain't got shit to do with me. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm about. I can't speak for everybody, but I can speak for myself. And I'm not looking to be friends with the perfect person. Like, if we gonna be cool, we gonna be cool when that's what the fuck it is. But I just wanted to let it be known, like, yo, of that you ain't got no position to be talking about no body parenting. You still a kid up under your mama. So how the fuck you gonna raise some kids if you a kid? Oh shit. Yeah, your mom run your motherfucking life. And she the one who pushed you out there in the motherfucking street. Who was this? I don't know. What up, though? I don't know who the fuck you are. Kobe fan? Whoever you are, what up, though? I don't know what channel you think talking about say my name. I don't know what channel you think you came to, but you yeah, whatever. It's all good. I'm just letting you know, like, hey, don't come in here making no demands, because I don't demand shit. But if you come here making demands, I'm gonna give you something you don't like. Like, these motherfuckers got people thinking that I'm soft and all this other shit. Like, y'all really don't want me to. All right, let me give another disclaimer. I didn't give myself the name Lucifer. All right. Somebody else gave it to me. They was the one who said that I acted like a demon and a devil. I didn't give myself that. You know what I'm saying? That's a name that they said I earned. And I don't know why I earned it, but it's a name that they say I earned. So I was like, yo, like, and then I did my research and then I found out some stuff. Like, I read. I don't just read the Bible, I read a lot of books. And once you open up a rabbit hole, it's just something coming up. You know what I'm saying? It's some stuff that come up, and I didn't intentionally try to adopt a evil spirit, because I'm not an evil spirit. I'm actually a peaceful one. I can be evil, but I choose not to. I've been said this shit from the beginning. I'm a bad guy trying to redeem myself because it's a lot of shit that I've done in my life. You know? Yeah, I dance it. Hey, look, you see me play with fire. You already know. You know, and all I'm saying is that, you know, like, yo, like, I just wish this lady would stop going on panels and talking about me. Like, she's not even that valuable to be talking about, but she's saying some real vile shit about my mom and my people and shit. Like, lady, you are an ex-prostitute, not by choice. What's good, Lisa? Respect to you, sister. You know what I'm saying? Like, you was a prostitute by force, not by choice. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, for you to talk about the parenting skills of my mom behooves me. Like, you don't have custody of your children, lady. You don't have your children barely want to be in your life. You got the same relationship with your children that you got with your mama. Like, y'all don't even like each other, but when it's time to fight and shit, y'all motherfuckers like to group up and do all the bullshit. But other than that, y'all don't give a fuck about each other. I grew up around a family who love me, who fight for me, who defend me, who stand up for me. And you hate that shit. You hate it. Even strangers when strangers start to see what the fuck is really going on, they stand up for me. The world is not going to hate me because you do Earth Day. Earth Day, you can hate me all day. But I try not to talk about your mom. But you talk about mine. I try not to talk about your kids. But you talk about mine. So every single time you get on this motherfucker and say the same old sorry ass sob bullshit that you say about me, I'm gonna come with something different every time, and it's gonna be the same shit, but it's gonna be in a different way. Like, you planning fire, lady. You gonna get burnt. And the people around you gonna get burnt too. Yeah, I noticed they've been taking shots at me and not mentioning my name. But they really don't want this smoke neither, because just like you be talking shit about me, I know who the fuck you talk to. I know all them YouTube motherfuckers that be trying to play innocent and don't know what the fuck going on and all this other bullshit. I know what the fuck you do, lady. Cause the simple fact that you really then set your friends up to be your enemy. So you need to be more careful who you talk to. Cause anybody expose me, all they gonna be doing is exposing the truth. So that's why I say play what the fuck I say. Play it. Play the recordings. If you got some recordings of me talking to you, play them. You ain't gonna do nothing but expose the truth. You know, that's why I don't hear no recordings. I don't hear no recordings of me. I can stand on everything I say. Cause I'm a man about my shit. I don't have to play a role and act like I'm cool with motherfuckers. I could just be myself. So play the recordings, please. I want you to. Expose it, everything. But you know, I just wanted to get on here and chop it up and at least explain the dress and the fucking girl clothes situation. Like, yo, it happened. Yeah, I admitted it. It happened. But what's missing out of this story is the part about my mom being not in so good conditions, but in enough conditions to say I love my son enough to know that I'm a be more of a detriment to him than help. And she chose the better route. And my dad coming to save my life from women who hated me. So if you gonna tell the story, bitch, tell the real story. Tell the story of how great my father was when he dealt with women that act like you. But you know, I just wanted to get up here and give my response. And any and every time this bitch say something, this roach lady, this crack baby, the motherfucking man, lady, stop speaking on me. You got these niggas looking like goofballs coming at me, and I don't even talk about these niggas. Like these niggas that you got coming at me are irrelevant. Garrick is irrelevant. Russell is irrelevant. All these niggas is irrelevant. Easy did it. Whoever the fuck, Mel Dub, all these niggas is irrelevant. They don't even got shit to do with what the fuck we got going, what we had going on, or what was never going on. And you got these niggas looking goofy, looking like Dumbo. How a nigga that been married 10 years and been a simp his whole goddamn life gonna tell me something about how to be a man and shit, and I done been with men for all my life. Like, get the fuck out of here. You can't tell me shit, nigga. See, you the type of nigga your wife gonna divorce you and take all your shit. You know, Mel Dub, you think that, you know, you get on this shit and act like you cool and all this other shit, bruh. You just like the rest of these simps out here, bruh. You get out here and say all this positive shit, but then when shit hit the fan, you get down and dirty just like the rest of these motherfuckers. Nigga, get the fuck out of here. You just as dirty as the rest of these motherfuckers, nigga, and you be placating to these motherfucking females, nigga, thinking that you got some fucking game and shit, nigga. Like, nigga, anybody fall for a simp, nigga? A simp gonna always get some play. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you some player shit. Just in case you don't know. Nigga, a simp gonna always get play. You know why? Because he catered to a motherfucking woman. He gonna always get play. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, like stump down niggas like me just be like, yo, like, this what it is. If you can't accept this shit, I don't give a fuck. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Simping is a motherfucking low level skill and shit. Like, anybody could simp, nigga. All you gotta do is just say what the fuck the woman wanna hear. Like, nigga, it's when you tell the woman the truth, and how she responds to you telling her the truth is what's gonna determine if you a real one or a simp. Nigga, and I tell women the truth. That's why I can sit and talk to women, bruh. I got women across the world, bruh. My sister from a whole nother country, bruh. They give me more respect than the bitches that you sit around and placate to. Like, bruh, you need to get your game up talking to me, bruh. Like, a lot of you niggas need to get y'all game up. Like, I could talk to any woman, but it ain't about me talking to them or trying to get their draws and all this other shit. It's just about being a real man. Like, a real man could talk to any woman, even a out of pocket one. You might have to check her ass, but like, nigga, like, bro, Mel Dub, quit even talking about, nigga, me, nigga. Like, you ain't even in my league, nigga. You been married all this time, nigga. You still a simp. But you know, I just wanted to get on here and respond, because I'm sick of this motherfucking everybody motherfucking mentioning my kids and my family and shit. Like, yo, get a fucking life. Oh, I'm getting snow on my look. I had snow on my windshield, so whew. Shit, it's cold in the deep. Oh yeah, hey, Ozzy, you know what I'm talking about, sis? Look, hey, across the motherfucking globe. Why these motherfuckers is stuck in the US? I got love everywhere. Yeah, hey, John. So you know how to turn my camera around? Yeah, it's snow everywhere. I'm gonna just turn it around so you can see. It's snow everywhere, bruh. Like yo, I just got out here to drive, bruh. Like I just came out here to talk and chop it up and at least address the bullshit that been said about my mom and shit. Like yo, this lady mama can't compare to my mama. You know what I'm saying? My mom didn't put me out in the motherfucking street for a fucking coke, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Like she talking shit, bruh. Like yo mama tricked you for a habit. Your mama didn't even love you enough to tell you, like yo, like get a job, get some money, do this and do that. Like yo, come on, lady. Like we ain't on the same level. And I ain't trying to make it seem like I'm above you, but my mama didn't do that to me. My mom loved me. You know, my mom loved me enough to say, hell, I can't take care of this nigga. I gotta give him up. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't do nothing but respect that. You know what I'm saying? That's just like a father giving his son, telling his son, you got a choice between a sword and a toy. Whichever one you pick is where you go. I just happened to pick the sword. I mean, it is what it is, you know? You know, I found the sword better to play with than the toy. I'm just saying, you know? But yeah, no, hey, look, I appreciate y'all for at least listening to me. And look, y'all seen the live that I did with my mom, and if y'all didn't, it's the one before this one. If my mom was such this horrible woman, why we sitting there laughing and cracking jokes and talking about the past and life and shit? If she was so negative and such a bad influence in my life, why was she such? Why do I have such great respect for her now, even after all the shit that went down? And I still have respect for her and I still love her. It's not because you know, you only honor the mother and thy father of the people who earn that shit. You know, like my mom earned my respect. You know, like I don't just love my mama just because I'm supposed to. Like I love her because she did what she did was best, and the decisions that she made that I could speak on, I spoke on, and the things that I couldn't, I left it alone. But yeah, I just wanted to jump on, and I hope that you know what I'm saying. Like, look, like I said, I tried. I was my initial thing for this channel was to just talk about real topics. You know what I'm saying? Just talk about real shit. You know, like just about life, not just you know the news and politics. I'm just talking about real life situations that go on with regular people. You know, like that's what my channel was intended to be, but it turned out to be something else because a fucking bottom feeding bitch wanna bring my family up and my kids up. Like this not what my channel was supposed to have been about. I mean, shit, you see I got family reunion. I'm singing with all my elders and shit, and like, come on, like if you can't look on my channel and see love, there's something wrong with you. But you know, hey, look, I ain't looking for no team. I ain't looking for no backup. I'm just looking for the same respect that I give you. Give me respect, I give you respect. And that's just simple as that. I don't care who you hang with, who you talk to, none of that. But you know, hey, I just wanted to come on here and just chop it up and talk about some real shit. And you know, I hope y'all, like I say, successful day, progressive, love, respect, and everything positive that you got going on in your life. Focus on that, because you see what is getting me focusing on this bottom feeding shit that's going on. Like we don't do that where I'm from. Like the shit that's going on in this sector will get you killed in real life. Like, and so I'm trying to stay away from that. But it keep going on. Hey, I'm not gonna be, I'm not gonna be responsible for how somebody else react, because what I'm saying, all of my tribe ain't as peaceful as me. And you ain't gonna know who the fuck they are, because they gonna come out of nowhere on your ass, and you gonna find out real quick. But love, peace, respect, honor, everything that's positive in your life, focus on that. And if we, and if we in the chat and chop it up, hey, just know that's what I stand on. And I hope y'all have a great day. And, respect to y'all. Y'all have a good day. But I'm about to go ahead and listen to my music, blast my music, smoke my weed, and chill out. So, all right, love y'all. Peace. AK Raise, y'all holler at you soon. Love you, sister. Peace.